Hello everyone, welcome back to RM History. Today I am carrying on with our Hearts of Iron 4 a Great War mod British playthrough. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I would recommend you do, but we're pretty much just started World War One. We haven't even moved any of our troops yet to France, so that's what we're going to be doing now. Okay, so all of our troops are going to start moving to France now. The United States wants to send us food. We're going to say no for now to both of those offers because we're not doing too bad. Okay, yeah, all of our troops are starting to move to France and they're going to help stop the Germans. We're also going to get our navy to patrol. Let's stop that and put them. Oh wait, let's put them there. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me. Oh, I think it's because they're already there. Alright, and we're also going to put them up there. I don't think they can reach that far though. And we'll do convoy raiding. And we're also going to need to go down to our African troops. We'll select all of these divisions down here. And they can quickly go and push over to there. All of these divisions here can push up to that. All of these divisions here can push down to that. All of these divisions here can push over to here. And all of these divisions can just invade this place here. On pause, I'm going to slow it down a bit. On pause, it should start. Okay, we're just going to activate the order. And yeah, they're all starting to invade the German colonies. So yeah, they'll start doing that now. Okay, so we do have a shortage of shells, so we're going to have to try and fix that somehow. And we've also got the ability to change our royal house name. We're just going to go with the historical one and name it Windsor. Okay, so our forces have almost taken all of the German colonies with very little resistance as well. I don't think they've had any resistance really. So once they've done that, we're going to send them to Europe. And we've also taken out quite a few German convoys, and which is good. That should eventually starve Germany and force them into surrender, but that will take quite a few years yet. Okay, so annoyingly there has been a revolt in South Africa, but it shouldn't be too hard to put it down. We're gonna join the war, and I mean, it doesn't even look like South Africa wants us to join the war, so yeah, shouldn't be too hard to put that down. We've just had quite a good victory against the Austrians here, taken out one of their battleships, on an armour cruiser, sorry, one of their battleships, and 28 of their destroyers, and we don't take any losses. So that was quite good. Hopefully we have more victories like that. The German colonies are pretty much done for now. They've got literally no German units actually defending them, so we've basically just walked right through them. And once we've done that, yeah, we'll just get all of our troops in Europe. They haven't made much progress, which is good. Hopefully they won't really, there'll be a stalemate before long. And we're also going to support the Russian Empire a bit. We do have quite a lot of weapons, almost 300,000, so we can do that. Yeah, so once we've invaded all the colonies, I'll just start sending the troops to Europe. Alright, so all the German colonies have now been invaded, so I'm just going to put these armies under the command of Kitchener, and we're just going to put them on the border with Germany here. and they should be able to defend against the Germans. Okay, so we're going to decline this offer again, because if you didn't see, we have way too many rifles for our army. I mean, we're not too many, but like we have just so many. So we're just gonna say no, and we're probably just gonna say no constantly. What we do need though is manpower, and so to fix that, I'm just gonna raise our conscription law. I'm gonna do extensive conscription because we do have literally 0 manpower, and so we need to increase that. Okay, so unfortunately Belgium has fallen and Brussels has fallen, but now that it's against France, we should be getting to the stalemate now. Okay, so we've had another victory against the Austrians. They lost 11 destroyers, but unfortunately we did lose an armoured cruiser. But we've dealt far more damage to them, so it's not too bad of a loss. Okay, so I've decided to build a bunch more ships as well, and also going to build some more convoys, so then we have like a lot of trade across the empire. The only thing with that is they may be sunk, and so that's another reason really that we need to build many more, because convoys will be getting sunk sometimes. We're also going to assign a scientist to our land research. We're going to do, let's do this guy, and then we're going to get some projects. Okay, so we can't do that. For air, we can't steal. For land though, we're going to do, let's wait a bit and try and get this tank prototype design. Okay, so a bunch of Ottoman ships have recently raided Russian ports in the Black Sea, so they've joined the Central Powers and we're now at war with them, meaning that we now have a border against the Ottomans. So I'm going to get an army, put them under the command of this guy again, and we're going to put them on that border, and we'll probably start recruiting another army to help out over there. Okay, yeah, so I've started recruiting another army to go and help out over in Africa against the Ottomans, and I will also I'll make 2 armies, so then we can put another in France. Okay, so the Germans are getting dangerously close to Paris, so I'm gonna get this army and I'm gonna send it to this part of France here, just so we can defend against the Germans. I'm going to put that on The Hague. The Christmas truce has just taken place, which is pretty cool. But what isn't so cool is the fact that there's now an epidemic in our army. Okay, so it turns out that because Egypt isn't actually getting involved in the war, which is quite a good decision actually, the Ottomans aren't invading our territory, because we do control Egypt as a puppet. So I'm going to put this army back under the control of Kitchener and send them back to France. Okay, so the Dervish movement has just declared war on us, rather annoyingly. So we're just going to send an army down here to deal with them real quick. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it there before they take that place over though. We're just going to have to see. It looks like they will. Okay, yeah, they have, which is quite unfortunate, but we're going to put this army down onto here actually, because I just realised that we do have a front with the Ottomans still. Alright, so we've just had a major victory over the Germans. They've lost 19 prize fleets, 14 armoured cruisers, 40 destroyers, and we only lost 1 armoured cruiser. So we just completely destroyed their navy. And we've done it again. We've destroyed 20 of their battleships. Yeah, we are wiping their navy out. I mean, to be fair, we did have in that one battle alone 187 destroyers, 40 battleships and 54 cruisers. So it was bound. We were bound to win, really. Okay, I'm going to start moving my navy into the eastern North Sea to see if we can take out any more German ships, as they pretty much control the entirety of that part of the North Sea. Okay, we've starting to complete the focus to get the Yanks involved, so then hopefully America will get involved in the war. I'm not sure if they will though. It might have to wait for the sinking of the Lusitania for them to get involved. Either way, they should get involved. We're also starting to control the eastern North Sea. It is quite a tight battle. It's been changing over a bit, but at the moment we have control over it, which is good. Okay, so Albania has just capitulated to the Austrians. The Austrians aren't doing too bad, which is quite bad for us, but the Russians are doing quite well against like the Germans and the Austrians combined. So Germany is quite stretched at the moment. Their navy has been destroyed, or pretty much destroyed, so our blockade will be going very well. We've also control a lot of the Mediterranean down here. As you can see, we're destroying quite a few convoys. And we also control completely the Gibraltar Strait. We could control the Suez if we wanted to, but there's not too much point right now. And we also control part of the eastern seas. Army-wise, we have our entire army we have one army focused on the Ottoman border here, but the rest of our army is just focused here. And our army it's a massive stalemate at the moment right now. We have had quite a few deaths, but the Germans have had way more deaths, which is good. We are almost completed the focus to get the Yanks involved, so hopefully the Americans will come and help us before long, which we do kind of need. But other than that, yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're going to continue supporting the Russian Empire, as they do kind of need it, considering how large their army is, and they are up against two very strong powers. We're going to recognise the Belgian exile government. We'll also do some war bonds, and also exalt heroism. We do have a lot of political power, so we can do this kind of stuff. We'll institute press censorship, and I think that's all we'll do for now. Okay, so we've got the focus, get the Yanks involved complete, and they have accepted our invitation into the Entente. So now we'll just have to send them a request. Oh, they've already been called into the war, and they've accepted the request. So the Americans are now in the war. They'll hopefully start sending troops over soon, and we may be able to get this war over and done with quicker than expected. Okay, so the Austrians are doing quite well down in the Balkans, but the Russians are doing equally as well as stopping them advance into Russian land, which is good. But come 1917, the Russians will be getting knocked out of the war due to the Russian Revolution, and the Germans and Austrians will then probably start focusing a lot more of their power on the French border. But by then the Germans should be dealing with starvation and stuff due to our blockade. For some reason it's saying that it's got like red in the English channel, even though we have 90% control ratio. And it says we have 0% control ratio in the eastern North Sea, even though we should have a lot of our ships over there. So I'll just have to see what's up with that. Okay, yeah, so the Germans have started using gas in their battles. Okay, so I don't really know why the Americans aren't coming over to join in with the war. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, but there's not really any battles happening right now. So that's a sign that the Germans are exhausted. So I'll see if we can plan an attack maybe, and an offence, and hopefully we might be able to push them back a bit. Okay, so I've got a small offence planned, and it's saying that the plan is considered to be to our advantage. So I might activate those, see how they go, and if they don't do well, then I'll just stop them. Okay, yeah, so they're not going well. I'll just stop them now, and I'll just allow the general to do a bit more planning, and then we'll just start them up again and see how they do later on. Okay, so Italy has just joined the Entente, so Germany is going to be getting stretched even further now, which is good. We have now completed the focus social liberalism, so I'm going to do. I'll do. I don't know. I'm going to do motorization. Yeah, that will help us with the tank project. So let's do motorization. Okay, so for some reason, our government has kind of collapsed due to that shell crisis that we had at the beginning of the war. I don't really know how that causes a government to collapse, but it has. And so the Conservative Party has come to power now, and Andrew Bono is now our Prime Minister. Okay, so yeah, some real unrest is happening in Britain right now, and there was a vote of no confidence against the Prime Minister, and so now Winston Churchill is Prime Minister many years before he's meant to be, which is rather strange. Okay, so motorization's now being completed. I'm going to do Iron Cavalry now, and with that I'm going to end the video here for today. Thanks for watching. The next video will probably be getting quite close to the end of the war. If it isn't the end of the war, it will be quite close to it. So I'd recommend you watch that. Thanks for watching this video, and bye.